The Old Testament doesn't say that the only way you're forgiven is through animal sacrifices.
What does it say?
How many, I want you to guess, how many instances or circumstances does the Torah require you to offer a sacrifice?
I'm new to this stuff, man. I don't know.
I'll tell you. The only time you need to offer a sacrifice for your sin is as follows. If you commit an unintentional sin, a sin that you didn't mean to commit, it's unintentional, then you sacrifice an animal. That's circumstance 1. Circumstance 2 is guilt offering. If you commit a major sin under the law and you are not caught, nobody catches you doing it, so you don't ever get punished for it. But you repent to God and you feel sorry for what you did. And so when you repent, you offer a sacrifice. And you don't even need a blood sacrifice. If you're poor, you could offer other herbal sacrifices. That's also in Leviticus. The third circumstance is Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. One day of the year where the Jewish people, a Levitical priest, will do 2 sacrifices on their behalf. The first sin sacrifice is to take a goat, okay, that is unblemished. And what do you think they do with this goat? Do they slaughter it for their sins?
I assume so.
No.
If it's a blood.
No, they don't. You know what they do to it on Yom Kippur? They take it and they let it go into the wilderness. And this symbolizes the sins of Israel being carried and taken away from outside of them. It's a symbolic gesture. And God forgives all of the sins of Israel. The second sacrifice of Yom Kippur is the sacrifice, okay, because of the sins done in the temple. So if somebody came to the temple without having the ritual purity, for example, only for that sin, the Levitical priest will slaughter a sacrifice on their behalf. Everything else, God forgives just by invoking His name and asking Him for mercy and for forgiveness and turning away from your wickedness. No blood sacrifice is required. As a matter of fact, the Jewish people lived more time without a temple than with a temple. So you think these Jewish people didn't have their sins forgiven for all of these hundreds of years without a temple? Because the Jewish people only had a temple for 500 years in total.